Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4 Blind. We're finally doing the main storyline and we are in the Institute. Look at this place. Oh, the doors are now open. We've just talked to Father, or, well, our son, really, which is now more than 60 years old, I suppose, or about 60. And he's implored us to go and check out the Institute and make acquaintances and such and meet the people. So that's going to be quite interesting. I wonder if I should leave my... What the hell? I wonder if I should... Activate? Nothing happens. If I should leave my power armor here. But I don't know, really. I don't want to do that too much because I don't know if I'll be able to come back to it or whatever. And also, we've got enough fusion cells. Come on. I mean, this is probably end game here. And we got a lot of fusion cores. That's what I meant, fusion cores, not fusion cells. Alright, so now we need to meet everyone. Okay, institutionalized. Meet the division leaders. Oh, look at this place. Yeah, see, if... Just, you know, think about this... If this was real. If you were here. And... from all the killing and everything in the wasteland, and then suddenly you come to something like this. You know, a beautifully clean place with probably clean water and food and everything. I mean, wouldn't your first instinct be to stay here?
Yes.
Kellogg. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer. But as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauge their sidelong glances, I've detected something else, something I probably should have anticipated. Jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He is an augmented human being, a cyborg really, and the benefits he has received cannot be denied. But really, the scientists here could care less about enhanced reflexes or graded combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal, his enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally, however unlikely that may be? It's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old. Older, certainly, than any other human in the Commonwealth. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he'll make it to 150, maybe even 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I take no small pleasure in knowing that must irritate him to no end. Hydroponics program functional, FEV lab offline. FEV, wow. Synth output nominal, production materials, child synth project under quarterly review, weapon diagnostics, SRB directorate Zimmer, still offline. Above ground operative terminated. Retention programs functional. Power output maxed. Air water recycling systems functioning normally. The wait continues. Io can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometime later. Oh, about us, probably. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past, either way. I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg. Such faith in the implants and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating that project, but I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not the bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. Kellogg Conrad enhanced life wait. Synth shutdown. What? Oh. Director code. Okay, so you can shut down all the synths there, I suppose. Oh, there's a terminal password there, which I didn't need because I already hacked it. Undamaged camera. Everything is so nice here and so clean. It's lovely. Clean coffee cup. Alright, let's go upstairs. Or should we go downstairs? I don't... Let's go downstairs first. Oh. Well, upstairs is only... It's only one level here. So maybe I should check that out first. Oh, never mind.
Clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Okay, no sound.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Oh, it's a courser.
Just a routine patrol, sir.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Doc.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
Okay.
If that's how you feel, why not leave?
Because we could do so much more. But no, everyone is obsessed with these damn synths. It's wasted potential. That's what it is. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
What is the thing he says? Meet the divisional leaders. Okay, it doesn't have any progression here, so I don't know. It's water! It's Wawa and it's not irradiated. Oh wow. Oh, that's so cool. Why was this place built? That's what I wanted to know. Look at these guys.
Scanning. Subject identified. Reporting status. All functions normal.
Why was this place built and when was it built? I'm assuming in the past, but... Hold on. I'm assuming it was a pre-war facility. Probably. I mean, how else could they build it, really? Sorry about that, I'm just taking stuff. These things are really cool. That's probably the toilet and stuff. No, that's a balcony. Man, look at this place. So cool. And they've got a lot of... That looks like DNA. That's pretty cool. Sort of. Oh, another balcony. Wait a second. Where's this toilet and shower? Oh, there. Okay. Take it back. I thought he was a... That's pretty cool. How many... Okay, every time I say, that's pretty cool, take a shot. But not alcoholic, because you'll be dead by the time I've finished this.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Operating at full capacity.
Yeah, I have to say
Just
this...
as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Oh, advanced systems, there we go.
Be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior.
Oh, it is showing me stuff on the map. I have to be very careful not to jump down anywhere, because I'll damage people. Liam.
I've heard so much about you. What a remarkable story.
I'm trying to learn chess, but the computer always beats me.
Aren't you guys synths?
Excuse me.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
Alright, well, let's just go downstairs. It seems like these are living quarters for a lot of people, or since it's impossible to tell which. I need some kind of a scanner or something. It's also interesting that they don't seem to have any... You know, they don't seem to have any locks or anything on stuff. Institute lab code. Which would allude to the fact that, you know, crime is non-existent here. Probably because the punishment is quite severe. Institute jumper. You? I could just jump down there, but I am not gonna risk it. Ain't gonna be risking that, because that could be bad news. So we'll just go down here to the ground level.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound.
Terminal somewhere.
The dosage will be much larger this time.
Where does this
The
go?
side effects will likely...
That's it.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Will there be any...
Nobody seems to mind me doing this. That's pretty cool. I wonder what we'll get out of this stuff. Sweeper, apparently we also need. Oh, fusion cores. Fusion cells, very nice.
Return to your
Nice.
duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a
Must make you
useful
proud
test
to see
subject
all
for
that
you,
Father
Doctor.
has done, all that he has built.
Take
I
good
know
care of
you'll
yourself.
achieve great
and you won't
things
have to see
here.
too much
We
of
all
me.
do.
Microscope. Oh, what was that? Some kind of a special microscope.
Hey,
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going. No hurry, though.
you're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here. But if you mean physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Alright. Well, I take everything. New access logs. Incident reports, remote logging, AO. Incident reports. Patient Thompson E, first degree burns, left hand. Patient placed his hand inside power relay without first disengaging. First aid applied. Patient ingested lubricant from robotics divisions on a dare. Patient declined to say how injury occurred. Wrist sprain right hand. Only indicated that was related to using a terminal. Splint applied. Dislocated shoulder. Apparent malfunction of Synth. Handshake gesture applied with extreme force. Shoulder reset and pain medication dispensed. Ouch. Severe blunt trauma to upper torso. Injuries received in FEV lab. Oh, that might have been that guy that escaped, the scientist. The super mutant. Dizziness, shortness of breath, test results revealed. Huh. Lots of stuff redacted. Wait, was there anything else here? Yeah, personal notes. Latest batch of food from hydroponics shows increased vitamin D content. Should help with the deficiencies I've been seeing lately. Okay, let's see the rest of this stuff. That's so cool. Look at all that clean water that the wasteland would kill for. What's this? Time machine area?
You're here. Glad you made it.
Yes, thank you. Actually, it's showing us to go to other
All
places.
systems nominal.
Synth retention. Oh yeah, we are supposed to
You
go
know the
here.
protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
So not everything is nice and peachy.
I hope all your needs are being seen too. You just let me know if they're not.
Doctor,
Welcome, welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
what do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Why? Why am I so important? Hello.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Well, thank you.
Thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads
We're
together.
all looking forward to working with you.
Carry
How
on,
many
sir.
package
Upgrades I asked for.
You take
Maybe
down
I should take some
Brotherhood
courses
soldier?
with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Some pretty cool areas here.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Hey,
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
what's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Well, it was good to take all this stuff.
If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Oh no, not at all, you know, as I hide my giant bag of stolen goods.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Lots of bullets. It was useless.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Okay. Take everything, of course. Fusion cells. Eject. Eject. Okay, is there any way of me seeing what this stuff... Oh yeah, applicator. Aluminum and fiber optics. Nuclear material, spring. Yeah, this stuff is gonna be good. Ceramic, ear examiner, fiber optics glass, high-powered microscope, yeah. Nuclear material. Yeah, this stuff is all pretty valuable as far as junk goes. So, yeah, I'm gonna take it all. Also, they've got medkits almost every... Whoa! What
I
do
hear
you...
we're about to get a new food supplement.
We're kind of sitting in the wall there, lady.
You were there the day the
It's not a good idea. Whoa.
That must have been terrible.
Is that where they reprogram them? That's a pretty interesting place. Let's go and check it out.
Serve you well in a firefight.
Oh yeah, it does. It did and it does. Let's see what the terminal says. Unit at large, investigating underway. Courser X-236, good neighbor. No recent sightings. Unit believed to be in railroad custody. Mem wipe likely performed by now. Unit at large, investigation suspended. Assigned Courser none. Boston Airport, investigation suspended. Area deemed too hazardous at this time. Oh, list of informants. The following individual has proven useful in our reclamation operations. In exchange for caps, these persons have in the past provided information on escaped synth sightings and suspected railroad activity. If you make a new contact, add the individual to the database. Cricket, Caravaner, Mobile, Tommy Lonigan. Combat Zone. Oh, Combat Zone. Trashcan Carla, Caravaner, Doc Weathers, Caravaner, AJ, Chem Dealer, Good Neighbor, Morowski, Chem Dealer, Good Neighbor, Lucas Miller, Caravaner, Barkeep, Diamond City. Interesting. Update Courser maintenance, entered supply requisition form, update case, file, review and update targeting tracking database, review and approve revised Courser training. Oh, I cannot take this microscope, that would be nice. Fusion cells, nice. Oh, Courser uniforms, I don't really want that. Whoa! I cannot believe I can just take all of it. Look at this stuff. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. It's gonna overload me quickly. Synth relay grenade. What the hell? Recorder? Well, it's junk, but useful junk. Wow, there's so much good stuff here. Love it. Let's save again. I don't want to do or bump into something bad. SRB terminal. Department notices. Man, can they curve this screen more? Our new visitor. As you know, Father has granted full access to our new visitor from the surface. That includes the entirety of the SRB. While we must accommodate Father's wishes in this matter, we must also remain diligent. Refrain from discussing any sensitive information, especially the ongoing investigation involving the Gen 3 synths. In an ideal world, the Railroad will have had no influence on our new guest. We do not live in an ideal world. Due to the recent developments in our ongoing investigations into the missing synths, I am adjusting our policy regarding discussion of this subject with personnel outside of SRB. In brief, details of the investigation are now classified and cannot be shared with anyone other than SRB personnel, and even then, such conversations can take place only here in the SRB facilities. Those who are found to be in violation of this policy will face the strictest disciplinary action, whatever. I'm starting to wonder if M762, the infiltrator unit McDonough, hasn't begun to outlive its usefulness. Assuming the identity of Diamond City's mayor has provided us with invaluable intelligence over the years, but suspicions have only continued to mount. This latest incident, the publication of the newspaper article specifically calling McDonough's humanity into question, might just be the tipping point. I've spoken with AO, and we both agree if the situation does become untenable, reclamation seems unfeasible. M762 was specifically engineered to mimic the actual human McDonough. As such, the unit's synthetic biology is that of someone overweight and grossly out of shape. A mem wipe would kill any psychological weaknesses attributed to self-perceived old age, but that body, lost cause. The real irony here is that M762 is one of its dispatches back to the Institute, requested a future posting in the Coursers, citing loyalty and years of service. Okay. And that request alone was evident of enough self-awareness and independence to completely eliminate him from contention, never mind the fact that he wouldn't even fit into the uniform. Determination. When and if M762's identity is eventually compromised, the unit is effectively decommissioned in field. No reclamation, no institute assistance. Given its relative age and physical condition, not to mention the danger inherent to an infiltrator unit's discovery, further lifespan estimated at 2 weeks maximum. Interesting. Access to SRB. It has come to our attention that certain colleagues who are dissatisfied with our policies and procedures have, on more than one occasion, tried to circumvent our established process for registering their complaints with Father, and have tried to gain access to our secure facilities in order to complain in a more direct manner. I'm sure I need not remind you that the SRB is off-limits to all personnel not assigned to this division. Do not allow yourself to be browbeaten, cajoled, intimidated, or otherwise manipulated into allowing anyone who lacks the appropriate clearance to enter the SRB. Failure to uphold this mandate will result in severe discipline. As you're all aware, Father has asked us that we monitor our power usage carefully and try to be as efficient as possible. As a point of personal emphasis, we should strive to be efficient in everything we do, but our division has needs that are unique among the various branches of the Institute. The fact is, sometimes our operations require resources that we cannot readily disclose due to the sensitive nature of what we do. I place my trust in your judgment. If you require additional power or any other resources to carry out your work, then take what you need. Consult me if you have any concerns or questions, but know that the responsibility of meeting your project deadlines falls upon your shoulders, and I won't accept limited power availability as an excuse for failing to meet those deadlines. In short, do what you need to do, and if anyone objects to the way in which we carry out our work, I will deal with those objections myself. Inventory management. Deposits, bottle caps, fusion cells, rifle armament, fusion cells, standard Corsair armor code, pulse grenade armament, bottle caps. View access logs. Nothing interesting. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching. There is a plethora of information here and interesting stuff we can discover, and we're gonna do that next time. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the following part. Bye-bye.